Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Ananda Rose. Thank you for joining me today. So good to be talking to you. And thank you for viewing the videos and subscribing and staying subscribed. And thank you for your patience in staying subscribed. It's been, as I've said it before, big spaces or gaps between one video or one set of videos and the next. And that's just currently how life is, unfortunately. I love doing this. And I love bringing out good messages to empower the collective, to awaken the collective. And for whatever reason, life at the moment is not giving me the time I need, or I seem to be on other timelines, or other people's timelines, which I am working towards getting back onto my timelines. Friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope that everything in your world is going according to the way you feel it should go, and that you're happy, because being happy is an important thing in this time. It's very easy to become unhappy when things are not flowing, or for example, in my case, I've discovered that because uh, I've discovered I'm unhappy with being on other people's timelines. Because I've got to rush and do something because that person needs it, etc. Or I've got to walk the dog quickly because I have to be there to help someone. So this, for me, I've come to realize I don't like it. I can get a bit resentful about it. And so, how do we navigate in this time and space? And today I'm going to say thank you to all the esoteric teachers, the energy healers, the star seeds, the light workers that are continuing holding the space, even for me, because I am not doing as much in terms of bringing in light language transmissions as I used to be doing. And there are others that continue to do the work. And thank you to all of them. Thank you to all of you if you are one of them, because you're helping me hold my space, helping me keep going. So today's message is to just bring in some light language and support us in this time of the full moon in Sagittarius, the full moon that is conjunct Antares, the seventh dimensional star. Um, all that this full moon means for us. Now, I'm not sure what you do. Obviously, I don't know what you do, but is there a full moon ritual that you do for yourself? Like, have that bubble bath, go and bathe in the sea, whatever you do. I hope that you will take the time to do that, to tune in. And as soon as somebody says to me, do your ritual or set some intentions, I freeze frame because that's me. That's how I respond to it. But I also know that even in freeze framing, I've already had stuff going on leading up to a full moon or a new moon. And so for me, it's kind of a thing that happens organically. I must not think about it too much because if I have to think about it, then I freeze about it. Okay. And so we continue with however this works and feels for each of us, what it is that you can do. But if you can do those things, I mean, having a bubble bath is a luxurious thing. It's a wonderful thing, right? And in the past, when I had a bathtub in the house I lived in, I'd make sure every moon phase I would be having this luxurious bubble bath and tuning into Luna and just creating life and meditating and all of that. And all you have to do is just do your meditation, right? Your regular meditation practice. Your 10 minutes in the morning. That's me. I do 10 minutes in the morning. I feel like I should take more time to do meditations. And because when we do meditations, it's a medication. I always say this to friends. Meditation is a medication. In recent times, the meditation I found works a lot is to be able to just sit quietly and breathe into your third eye and tune in with only your mind, not words, not music, not guided meditation, but just sit there and breathe. And every time you breathe into your third eye, just look into the third eye and speak in your mind to source energy, to the guidance that is yours. That's a tip I am encouraging people to use. There's a lot going on in our world. In our world this week, a colleague, that I've known for like 18 years now, his grandson passed away, 12 years old. And I I knew the young boy was unwell for a while. We were holding space and, they raised funds. They went to America. And then heaven took their angel back. That's all it is. Heaven took their angel back. And it was time for the angel to return because it had done all that it needed to do here on earth for those people, for the family members, for those people all the people that contributed to the fund for the treatment, all of that. It had expanded. The angel that came to earth, that was this young boy, had expanded many of us. This is not the easiest thing to absorb. I mean, the young one left on Monday last week, and I still woke up this morning thinking of him, just thinking of him. And you can imagine what the family, if I, that is so far removed down the line of the acquaintance, has this on my mind, what the family must be feeling. But when we realize, some cultures say when young children pass away or when young ones leave early, I don't know if that's a best way. I said this grammar incorrectly, but you know what I mean. They have come to teach the family. Their mission has been to come to teach and expand the family they came to and those around them. And that often they are angels that have incarnated in human form to do this. And also, the when they leave, they go back to being angels, and they actually are guardians to the family that they've left. They're never far away from that family. That's part of their mission. So that's what we have been working through this week. And I know it's not my immediate family, but I just felt so acutely, so acute. I felt the emotions so acutely. This is a lot in our world at the moment. There's a lot of people leaving, but that's their mission and that's their contract. Doesn't mean we are okay about it. I know it sounds like, I think I spoke about this in another video a couple of months ago, but it's just it's so rife, right? It's happening in our world. Yeah. Today's message, it's just do a clearing for us. It's clearing with some selenite crystal. I've got incense going here. It's Jeramakoto Faranakote. It's clearing the energy field. Clearing for you, clearing for me. Please do your clearings every day. It's necessary. It's necessary because there's a lot going on in our worlds, and it's important to be conscious of bringing in and clearing the fields, bringing in the energy of light, bringing in the light, and the calling in the archangels, like Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Gabriel for good, strong communication, Archangel Raphael for our abundance and for our healing our body. Yeah. At the moment, there are a lot of people going through integration of the solar flash or solar flashes. There are many narratives about the solar flashes. I don't have one. But what I do know is that the sun is quite strong and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving the sun. In fact, I try to get as much of the sun as I possibly can because it helps me. It warms my body. And I've had a lot of inflammation in my joints in the last, oh, the card was at the bottom of the deck. I thought it was not going to be the card. I shuffled and then it flipped out and fell. The dog. That's a card for the day, for this light language transmission anyway. So I've been going through this, struggling with inflammation in my body and struggling to move. And I find that the sun is one of the only things, one of the few things that makes me feel better. So I tend to lie in it when I can, let the sun shine on me, and and then I fall asleep in it. And a beautiful sleep, really beautiful sleep. We need the sun, and we need to absorb the energy of the solar flash or flashes that are coming through. So, friends, let's read the message of the dog today. The words are called loyalty, sincerity, or the words used to describe it is loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. Look, this card comes from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card deck. Yes. Let's read it out, read what the message is. And the number is 19, my favorite number. Yeah, probably my absolute favorite number. 19 is a good number for me. The dog is the most loyal animal to human beings. When the dog appears on your path, it reminds you of this trait. Are you steadfast with your loved ones? Are you true to yourself and your dreams? Do you act with sincerity? It's very important that you do so now, for good fortune comes with the faithful dog as your companion. The dog loves sincerely without conditions and is happy to be part of a pack. Think about how you function in your community. Are you a loyal team player? Another issue the dog asks you to consider is the loyalty of others. If someone is being insincere, move on because he or she isn't meant to be in your pack. Ask the dog for a sign and your answer will be shown. Dog energy lives in your heart, so look there. Ooh, my dog is asleep here. My dog Baxter is asleep here. Well, dog energy lives in your heart, so look there. Loyalty, loyalty to family, loyalty to friends, loyalty to self. Perhaps if there's one thing we learn in this full moon, is loyalty to self. Loyalty. Even explore the loyalty to our families. Very important to be loyal to yourself. You know, this is a thing I know I need to learn. Friends, thank you. Let's do a light language transmission. Thank you for listening. We're just taking a moment to breathe. I have with me my Lemurian crystal, beautiful Lemurian crystal. I love it. Absolutely love it. I have two of them. And this one's got the ridges. Can you see? It's got the ridges. They say they are seed crystals. I'm holding mine in my hand. Just going to move myself forward. Please take a sip of water if that's available to you. Maybe that's what you need to hydrate yourself. I saw the slow motion of the internet. Maybe the internet is freezing. I have cats on my cup. Can you see? Honoring the dog today, though. Take a moment to breathe. Feet firmly planted on the ground. Breathing in through the mouth, or breath all the way through the bottom to the bottom of the belly. And then releasing through the mouth. Now take a breath through your nose. Pushing the breath all the way to the bottom of the belly. Releasing through the mouth. Keep breathing like that, friends. I'm holding on to my crystals. Hiranaku kuranake. Breathing. Welcoming you, team of light. Welcoming the teams of light of everyone who catches this video when they do. Taking a moment to breathe, closing your eyes if that's available to you. Warana kitako. Hand on heart. I've got my crystals and I've got my hands on my heart. Just breathing, breathing into your third eye now. Take the breath all the way to the crown chakra. And then to the altar major, where your skull meets your spine. And just breathing. And if you have a crystal that's available to you, then do that. Hua kirana ki te koro no ko te koro ka baki te koro na ku te tuturo rona ku ki te karana ku harama ki te koro na ku te na kera ka hi hi hiro te te skat koro na kai te 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 tuturo na ku hi arana ku te karana ku ra ka te whai na kura ka te makato rana ka te Hua hina tua hae ra he ta fōra tēnā o tuku ra tēnā tō. O hina ti au au e au. Here me ke te tuna te o rna kaua te au 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 e au. Taking a deep breath. Pena me ke te koro na kaua ke tuna kare kare kutsana kara ki te kutu raka ti ma kai 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 gara na shila baga. Ora ne ke te kara bai skutanda ke raista te pāro ki te pā ki ura maka tū tu barka skut ka frana kai. Dera maka te wharana kai. Tana maka sena maka te wharana kaua te karan kasmais ka te whai. Ke mais ka te whai shito. Taking a deep breath, friends, bringing in the light codes that you need individually. This is a light language transmission that will transmute for every individual need. Kia rana kuke te kaukurakutu ki te kuru te te pakutuwha. Yurushtika hina, yukurumakata, kurulesta te te wha, and karasta te turamaka utavarista te kushkit kanala namakutuwha. Breathing. Kia mako turanaka. You are being asked today, this full moon day, to be loyal to yourself. And being loyal to yourself, you love yourself. You understand your needs. You understand what you desire. You understand how important it is for you to know yourself. And this day, you have received light codes. Breathing again. Taking deep breaths. Hand on heart. Crystals on under the hand. Tuning in. As I tune in, I just feel heat coming into my chest. How are you feeling? What is it that you notice in your body? Marakesha kayu. Marakesha kurukutenda kayishete. Marakesha koronaka utkarai killatuk urunda astete. Sakaranava. Thank you, beloved ones. Namaste, Namahi, and I'll catch you next time.